If you meditate regularly and you're not seeing the changes in your body, you're not seeing the changes in your life, there's a very good reason for that. In this video, I'm going to explain why your efforts in meditation are not translating to the major shifts that you're expecting to see in your life. And here's the thing, it's not because you're not meditating long enough. So when we go into meditation, we're really observing our thoughts, right? We're holding space. We're trying to slow it down a little bit. We're trying to detach from the thinking mind and actually get into a space of observing the thoughts so that the thoughts are just simply passing through and no longer controlling us. And when we get into meditation, we put on some maybe binaural beats or some music that relaxes you. You start to be able to sink into the body, and you can breathe into the body. You start to sink into the body. You start to slow all the processes down. You start to be able to peel that mask away from your thoughts and simply start to observe the thoughts going by. And in that spaciousness, something interesting happens. You have the opportunity to bring new energy to the table, to bring thoughts that are in alignment with higher frequency light, with your higher self, with your guidance. That starts to come through because you're holding the space to do that. The thoughts that are generated by the overthinking mind, by the unconscious thoughts, all that stuck energy in the body and in the nervous system, tend to just start to float on by, right? We do this in meditation, whether it's 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, a half hour, an hour, however long you spend in meditation. The objective is to simply create that space to allow the thoughts to go by, be the observer of the thoughts, and drop into your body and raise your vibration. But the thing that happens is we do that for 20 minutes, an hour, whatever it is, and we expect our life to change. Well, it really doesn't work that way, because here's what's really happening. You do an amazing job in meditation of taking that time, carving that amount of time out of your day to do the practice. And you get into an ideal vibratory state in that period of time that you're meditating, right? You start to be able to control your thoughts and raise your vibration. You start to feel more at peace, more relaxed, start to lean into the quantum field and connect to that. And all of these things are happening that are really, really beneficial. And then meditation's over. You open your eyes and you get back to life. Now, when that happens, what's happening is you are really stepping back into the past, because your life, everything you're seeing and receiving through your five senses is simply a record of your past. It's a record of your subconscious programming, right? It's the subconscious that's been driving the decisions that you're making, that's leading to the life that you're experiencing. When you're in meditation, you can get beyond those thoughts, but as soon as you open your eyes, you're back in the programming. Essentially, you go unconscious, right? We have this programming or this idea or this expectation that, oh, if I meditate for 20 minutes a day, I'm going to change my life. Well, 20 minutes a day out of a 24-hour day is not a whole lot of opportunity for you to shift, right? You're consciously meditating for 20 minutes out of a 24-hour day. As soon as you're done meditating, you go back to the unconscious programming. So right there, you have 23 hours, let's say, of being back in the old patterns versus 20 minutes, an hour, whatever it is, being conscious and being present. You're never going to be able to change your life doing just that. The key is to be able to become more conscious throughout your day, meaning reminding yourself throughout your day who you are, that you are not a product of your environment, that you are a multi-dimensional being, connected to the quantum field, connected to your higher self, connected to your guides. If you can learn and make it a habit to carve out a few minutes throughout your day and remind yourself of that, think of it as a micro meditation. Closing your eyes for a few moments, taking a deep breath in, reminding yourself the truth of who you are. In fact, you don't even need to close your eyes, right? You just need to bring that thought with intention back into the body. Breathe it into the body. Get present for a few moments. What happens is, as you get out of your longer meditation and your vibration starts to drop, you start to catch it, right? So maybe it drops a little bit, maybe an hour after meditation, you bring it back into the body, and now you start to rise again. You get more present, you start to rise again. Then maybe an hour later you do it. You could put Post-its all around. You could put a reminder on your phone. I used to have reminders on my phone that reminded me every few hours. Breathe. You are a conscious, multidimensional being. And I would do that. It would be like hitting that pause button on the noise of the day and getting back into the body and getting present. So throughout the day, after I meditate and my vibration starts to drop because I'm dealing with the reality that's in front of me, which is a reflection of the past, because that's what's created the reality, I can now hit that pause button, stop the dropping of my vibration, breathe into the body, take a few moments to remember who I am, reconnect, and start to rise again. So now, if you were to spend an hour in meditation, the remaining 23 hours, consider maybe outside of sleep hours, right? The remaining 16 hours, whatever that looks like for you, where you used to dive back into the unconscious programming, now has little time slots in there of holding your vibration high. And the more you start to do that, your body starts to remember how to remain higher vibrational, because you are reprogramming your nervous system. You are becoming conscious throughout your day, just as you were when you were in meditation. So a great formula to truly change your life, if meditation hasn't been really working for you, is to start your day off with your meditation, raise your vibration, create that space, and then periodically throughout your day, go back to that well. That stops the slide of your vibration, because what happens is it drops way down, and we feel we got to go into another 20-minute or hour period of meditating, and then we get done with that, and we're back at it again, and vibration starts falling, right? Throughout your day, you're holding it. You're holding your vibration. It's at a higher frequency, and your body begins to adapt. Your brain waves begin to slow, and before you know it, you could do this for a few weeks, before you know it, the rest of the time throughout your day, you're operating from a better brainwave state, right? You're not in beta all the time, right? You're maybe in alpha, maybe you're in theta. Your heart rate slows down, your blood pressure drops. You start to come into heart-brain coherence a little bit more throughout your day. Now, your nervous system that was stuck in fight or flight is not sending out these signals to the universe that we have problems. That's what's been creating the same reality. You've tried to override it with your periods of meditation, but now you're never allowing your body to get back into that state, because you're holding it higher by doing just these micro moments throughout your day to remind your body of what that calm, peaceful, connected, conscious state feels like. So if you're struggling to get the results you're looking for with meditation, add these little micro moments, these micro meditations throughout your day to stabilize your vibration at a higher frequency, and you're going to realize that you're going to have more energy, and you're going to realize that you're going to start to spot opportunities that were maybe there before, but you couldn't see it because you were too distracted in the noise of the subconscious programming and the traumas, right? That's been creating your reality. All of a sudden, these new experiences start to make themselves available. And it's simply because you've meditated in the morning and you've gone back to that well throughout your day. These little micro moments, micro meditations, those are the key to really landing change and actually allowing that change to manifest.